go, big dog.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Steven Eckert is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Darno. Throw on to first for the out, and that. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Blue Wahoos win this one 4-1. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Steven Eckert is our subject, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get. It's what you do with them. And from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. Well, that performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay. Now, it's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
You know, they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 hole right now. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Brian Gallo, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away.
Steven Eckert will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Here we go.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Brian Gallo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. Steven Eckert is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
High and deep to center field. Hernandez going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Slide, slide, slide.
And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, this is always a tough play for a center fielder. That ball that is directly over your head. And this nearly gets out of here as it winds up off the wall. You see a good effort to get it.
At the plate, Tom Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here. On the ground to the right side. To his left, McConnell. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home.
Into the box now, Brian Washington. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Eckert over to his left. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he is in there. So striding in, number 16, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1. Stephen Eckert steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Center fielder, Stephen Eckert.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hit sharply toward the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And these are the kind of things you work on every day here at the AA level.
Tom Williams will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. Brian Washington steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. High in the air out to center field. Eckert moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Cut, hold it.
Striding in to start the 9th, Stephen Eckert, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Line to the right side. Washington is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
3 runs on 9 hits.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Eric Karros. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Game number 3. Stephen Eckert will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
It's sharply toward third, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch out, it means you're willing to let...
Tom Williams will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there, no matter who you are. But the good ones are able to put that day behind you and go out and focus on the next game.
On to first, a double play. Willie Olivo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't dwell on it for too long.
Singletary ranging into shallow right, 2 gone.
Hey, now we've got
Chase Darno has a golden opportunity to give his guys the lead as he stands in with 3 men aboard.
And, Matt, it's early in this game, but this is a big moment right here. It doesn't matter when you score your runs, just that you score more in the end.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. 2-run score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. And he's safe. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. Angelo Hernandez will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Eckert. And that's the second out of the inning.
Hey, no runner, eat it.
Willie Olivo is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat.
Hey, come on now.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Foreman is there.
Mine.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a... Now batting, Stephen Eckert. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez moves over. He's got it 1 away. Malcolm Crawford stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here's a pop-up now. McNeil is there, and he's got it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 7.
Brian Washington will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game. Stephen Eckert will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Tom Williams stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The tag from Gano, and they got him at second base. Stephen Eckert will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Here's a ball hit high down the right field line. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going up there.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a little unfortunate he couldn't get that final out in the 9th, but still, 8 2/3, good innings of work, and he was on his game here in this one.
1 error. They left 2.
So that's a wrap here tonight for my partners in the booth. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Center fielder number 6, Stephen Eckert.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Boy, what a huge home run late in this ball game to tie it up. And you know who knew it was a home run before the hitter did? It was the pitcher. He knew as soon as it left his hand.
And a very good performance offensively for this bunch, but out of everyone, I think we should single out this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Jacksonville Suns and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, they got to love the production they're getting out of their leadoff hitter right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Eli Dionis gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this will be his second start of the season. In his first start, he already got himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
Sam Odom will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eckert on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do.
Jack Gentry will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eckert is in pursuit, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Stephen Eckert will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Stephen Eckert.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
So much for getting out to that early lead on the road. You can go ahead and kiss that goodbye. This pitch is just planted right in his wheelhouse, and you won't miss too often when you leave him there.
Stephen Eckert stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
At the plate, Tom Williams, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And now he's hitting left-handed where he's a lot more comfortable over his career. Tends to make better contact from the left side, so I think he's happy to be over there.
Mercado is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Sam Foreman. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Alberto Mercado digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Hit in the air to center field. Eckert over to his right, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. So stepping in, number 6, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Gentry moves over, and that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Stephen Eckert strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Gentry will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Stephen Eckert will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is down, and that should do it. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
And he stepped in knowing the game was on the line, and he was still aggressive. He found a pitch he could do something with, and he winds up winning the ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Wahoos win this one. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here. Stephen Eckert will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply toward the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stephen Eckert stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken high and deep to right. Calero going back. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Stepping in, Stephen Eckert earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Digging in to try it again, Tom Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready to deliver. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
This ball's hit just too slowly to think about coming home with it. So they take the sure out at first and let that runner.
Richard Singletary will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball. Franklin England strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Juan Gutierrez digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. Stephen Eckert digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Stephen Eckert.
Hit high and deep to right center. Calero ranging back at the track. The wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Derek Fabregas will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A pause and the 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Eckert giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it 7-1 now. Michael Daly steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat.
In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Gavin Brito will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Eckert is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Tom Benedict comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Eckert racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record. Now to the plate, Stephen Eckert. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
He's running towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. 1 out and a runner on second base. High fly ball out to deep right field. Calero racing back. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the problem with a guy that's wild out there is that when he does find the strike zone, it's not always going to be in a good place. This fastball is dead center of the zone.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
7 men on base.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones. Back here with our minor league pregame. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Suns and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Eckert will stand in, one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
And he'll scramble back to first safely. Tom Williams will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
When you're hitting under 200 on the season, you've got to come up with a good performance every once in a while, and yesterday was one of those.
In there, a base hit. Sam Foreman will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ramon Cabrera will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoring. Now at the plate, Rich Franco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Michael Daly is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Tom Benedict, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. The run scores from second. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. And this throw gets away from him. And they will not get a third run home here as he's tagged out at the plate. Steven Eckert will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. Babe Neff steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield here would be big for these guys. It could score too.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, Steven Eckert will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Neff sprinting after it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Steven Eckert gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Steven Eckert.
High and deep to straightaway right. Calero looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Steven Eckert.
Launched to right field and deep. Zimmer going back on it to the track, to the wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As they get one back, it's 3-1 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there.
So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fella right here as our top player of the game?
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Steven Eckert will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, for me, that's just really important.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on, and that's a good one there as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases and give his guy.
Tom Williams will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So 1 run on 2 hits. Steven Eckert is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Steven Eckert.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mercado on the move, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second.
Tom Williams will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Dylan Axelrod will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Steven Eckert steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy,
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple.
Jack Gentry will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around 3rd and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eckert is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. Stephen Eckert will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Fans are dead.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Coming up, we've got a good match. Stephen Eckert will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Hit hard on the ground to 3rd. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So a relatively routine start. Alberto Gomez will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Hit out towards second. And taken in out there for the first out. A chance now to take a look.
He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Pena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back. Steve Abbott will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Coming to the plate now, Alberto Gomez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there. Stephen Eckert will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Gomez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Steven Eckert will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line.